Last week I was in Norway and I had the opportunity to drop by Frontline Bergen. Awesome place, cool people. I had a session there with Tarik Hopstock, who is both an elite competitor, absolutely amazing jiu-jitsu, but also a very, very cool guy. He showed me some stuff which I found super cool and super useful. Tarik also has an excellent channel where he puts up some amazing stuff that rivals some of the absolute best paid instructionals. I'll put a link to his channel in the description. You should all follow it, check out his stuff, doing yourself a disservice if you're not already subscribers. I'll share a bit of our session. He showed some really cool lapel stuff which I found awesome, and I hope you guys will enjoy. I saw that, especially your match against Tommy, you were fishing for this.
I tried this setup,
Like reverse.
So I'll look for like a reverse De La Riva, and then I'll try to feed this lapel under.
Okay.
So I basically reinforce the hook that I have underneath. Mm-hmm. So if you try to remove this hook, this lapel is keeping it in place. And I'll
like all the lapel stuff is super annoying.
And this one is just like kind of like the entry into the position that I like to work. As this is already a position I am very commonly in, is like this reverse De La Riva, right? And what this allows me is now I can go Shin-to-Shin.
Yeah, that's because I noticed you go for like this Shin-to-Shin a lot.
Yeah.
Did you sweep that way, or?
I could sweep, but most of the time I'm just trying to enter the single leg X.
Okay.
So I'll use either this to help me kind of like pull you over me, and then I'll take it and then come in here.
And you keep the lapel there?
Yes, I keep the lapel. So the cool thing here is if I can kind of keep this down, I will break your posture with this bucket. If I let it go through this way, now if you posture up a lot of the time, but if I can keep it under your knee, now if you posture up, you'll feel the good resistance there. Now from here you have lots of things you can do basically. I can go crossing on the far leg, starting attacking this, or I can start focusing on working around this leg here. Yeah,
because you've got a lot on the straight ankle lock and like a
So let's say
Toehold kind of thing as well, right?
Yeah. So let's start with turning this knee. So what I can do is I can make you post both of your hands on the floor. So I can turn this knee. So I'll do this basically. Now once I'm here, I can help out also with this crossing boost. This will help me kind of lift you up if I need to. Yeah. Now once I have
it's like a reverse X.
This is reverse X, but just with
the lapel
on top of it. So now I look for this grip behind me. Right? So the reason why I do this is so I can lock this knee to my hip. So I'll do like this and I pull it down, and then I might even like bring this hand under your foot, because if you try now to bring this foot to the floor, you feel how my elbow is posting to the floor here, so it's hard for you to move back.
Is there a back take from here, or?
There's a couple of ways to do it. We could do the least flashy one. So a lot of the time,
what's the highest percentage move from here? What do you do?
If you're down like this and you're kind of like low with your hip, I could just change for a toe hold.
So you sacrifice the grip.
Yeah, and I would be prepared for the back step, because if I'm just like this, a lot of the times, you know it's gonna happen. And sometimes I'll deliberately let people kind of spin it out, because let's say it's the edge of the mat, and I can force in like a 2 points. If you want to play it that way.
I'm so non-strategic. So you go from the De La Riva with the lapels, Shin-to-Shin.
So I'll try to just throw it in, and then Shin-to-Shin, and pull myself over. So if I just try to grab it straight away, your knee is kind of blocking the way, so it's hard for me to move there, right? So a lot of the times I need to first elevate you, and then I can look for this grip. So once I'm here, like I said, there's a back take. So let's say you roll over this shoulder. So we kind of end up in this scenario. Right? Now I'm keeping this hand right behind your knee, and I'm keeping this hook on the far side behind your knee. And this allows me always to kind of like lift your hips off the floor.
I would say I don't try to take your butt.
Yeah, pretty much. Or As long as you don't have any control over this leg, and you don't have, let's say, this foot inside or something like that yet, then it should be fine. Now, what I'm looking to do is bring my knee behind your knee here, or my shin bit, pretty much. So let me angle myself a little bit over here. So I'll do it like this. If you want, you do have this as well, but this would be on a bigger guy where I'm the shorter person. But this is sufficient enough most of the time. So what I can do here is pull you side, and then look for the back there. Now, if you think of it, this kind of thing goes again in many ways. So let's say I go shin to shin, pull in, and now, same as before. But instead of making you roll now over your shoulder to get the back take, I'll just lift you up. Okay? Now, like I said earlier, I want to get my shin behind your knee, right? Remember that? So it's my left leg. So I would lift you up, and I'll go here. Now, the nice thing is I just let go, I stretch it out, and then I have sort of the original same back take, but just from a standing position here.
Can I try?
Yeah.
So, I'm so shit with lapels.
Oh, no worries.
So you go through here.
You don't need to switch there yet. So what you need is just grabbing the collar and then there and here. Because now you have some control. You can pull it through. Very good. So if you try to switch...
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, so if you try to switch, you'll feel like my knee is in the way.
Yeah, I feel you're strong there.
So try to pull me this way and get me here. There you go.
Here?
Nice. So let's try the one where I roll first. Yeah, you can hold on to that. Because that allows you to kind of like threaten the toe hold as well.
Yeah.
Now, when I roll, you'll feel this leg slides here, right? And you keep this behind my knee on this side here. Okay? So now...
I feel like I'm kind of in control.
Yeah, you're in great position. So if I try to go for your back, yes, you should win that fight. Very good.
That's very nice. Like, I hate all the lapels, but it's mostly because I'm so shit at it.
No, I guess I started playing with it and just felt right. It's like you're being effective in a sense. You're not trying to stall with it as much.
Yeah. But you know, it's when you're not good at shit, then you just sort of become opposed to it.
That's what happens. There you go. Here. And if I'm already down, you can switch like the lapel if you want. But just recognize if I'm turning my knee and
so it's
standing maybe. Then if you need like an extra little kick, now you can use that leg on the floor. Here. And then switch it. Now, a nice thing, like let's say if I'm really putting my weight on top of you, see if you can now lift me up. So you can take this leg away and then you can cross this one. And when you lift like this, you'll tilt my hips slightly.
Okay, that's what you were talking about.
So, you could see, watch this. You could bring now this leg.
That was how we were doing it.
So see, watch how you can hook like in front of my knee, and then
then you naturally kind of tilt the other way.
So now it's hard for me to turn back into you. So now you're just gonna let go of this arm, look for the back of my neck as you stretch me out.
That's very nice. It's a good setup.
It feels pretty solid. Like you have to recognize the details, like getting behind the knee and working your way around there. And people are going to be fighting you, obviously, but